be starting soon. Alright, welcome. This is Nick Marine presenting Let's Read Japanese, course series for the reading of Japanese text alongside its audio counterpart. Today's episode is Time Taxi, or 素敵な選TAXI, Episode 2, Part 2. Alright, just to say, hey, yeah, really, it's not too much to add after that. If you enjoy this video, remember to give it a thumbs up or make a comment. Feedback's welcome. If you enjoy the series you'd like to see more, subscribe to the channel for that. Lastly, this is all part of the Let's Learn Japanese project. So if you like that project, what I'm doing to help the Japanese learning community, you can support that on Patreon. Okay. Also, in the links in the description below, there's the Let's Learn Japanese website in the community Discord. Finally, there's also links if you want to hire me on commission for technical assistance advice. Let me do a reset here. For technical assistance or advice, or just getting started, usually that's in the hourly rates and the payments are done via Patreon. So the links to that are direct links for that specifically is also in the description below. Okay, cool. As well as various links for this particular TV show that I'm doing a Let's Read on. All right. Yeah, it's not too much to go into, so let's get started. We're at around about the 23-minute mark, and yeah, let's do this.
着きましたよ。
もう普通に引き返してきただけじゃん。
時計を見てください。ね。
これどうやった？
だから戻ったんですよ。
いや、なんか全然ピンとこないんだけど。
ですよね。タイムスリップ感がないもんな。しかも今昼間だし。しかもですよね。タイムスリップ感がないもんな。しかも今昼間だし。景色ものどかだから SF。SF っぽい雰囲気。しかも今昼間だし景色ものどかだから SF っぽい雰囲気が出ないんですよ。
そうだよな。
まあでも戻ったのは本当です。お代は19,500円です。
Sounds about right.
高えな。
安いでしょ。過去に戻ることができたんですから。
Yeah, how much would you pay to go back 2 hours in time? Or I'm sorry, how much would you pay to go back an hour in time?
分かったよ。信じてみるよ。
ありがとうございます。来ましたよ。
ほら
ほらね、すごいでしょ。
本当だ。
ほら早く行ってください。また通り過ぎちゃいますよ。
ああ。安心しろ。俺は警察の人間じゃない。ただちょっと話が聞きたいだけだ。
Hmm.
待て、信じろって。
That's not good.
追って。
はい。追うのはいいんですけど、ハート岩の件もお願いしますね。ちょっと絶対連れてってもらえますからね。
分かったから前見ろ。ほら、話されてるぞ。もうちょっとスピード上げろよ。
スピードマックスです。
Really? Hmm. called? Oh yeah, Furin Bashi. Furin Bashi.
とりあえずここで待ってますね。
おい待てって。
Yep, there we are.
落ち着け。俺は警察じゃないって。うるせえ。祈りを流す大人は全員でいけ。あぶない。祈り来るな。お前先行ったろ。大丈夫だから俺に任せろ。
What an idiot.
こんなやつ余裕だから俺に任せて先行ったろ。必ず行くから。ほら早く。祈りは俺が守る。うわあ！待て待て待て。わかった。俺はお前らの味方だって。
お土産どうしようかな。この辺の名産ってなんだ。
ちょっとこの辺邪魔になるか。ちょっとこの辺邪魔になるから止めないで。
ごめんなさい。今後ろに下げますね。
あ。
Oh, there's the dog. Don't...
お前むちゃくちゃするな。
あなた誰なんですか。
誰だって言われたらこの町で民宿やってる平野ってもんだけど。
民宿の方が何の用ですか。
ちょっと話がしたかったんだよ。
何ですか。
二人は付き合ってんだよね。
はい。
もしかしていのりちゃん近々お見合いしたりする。やっぱりそうか。いつ。
明日。
あ、
Jeez.
明日か。
なんで知ってるんですか。
いやそれはまあなんとなくだよ。つまりあれか。二人は付き合ってるのにいのりちゃんのお父さんが自分の仕事関係の人とのお見合いを勝手に。二人は付き合ってるのにいのりちゃんのお父さんが自分の仕事関係の人とのお見合いを勝手に決めちゃって、いのりちゃんは嫌だ嫌だって言ってるのに全然聞いてもらえなくて、それで仕方なくお前ら二人は駆け落ちしようとした。そういうこと。
そうですけど。
それにしてもすっごいなお前。いい根性してるよ。大したもんだ。
The source, the root, spirit. 根性。いい根性。
いい根性してるよ。大したもんだ。だけどこれからどうすんだ。
二人でここを出て一緒に暮らします。
みのりちゃんはそれでいいの。いろいろ大変なことあると思うけど。なるほど。
何があっても俺が絶対祈りを幸せにします。
じゃあ安心だ。いのりちゃんいい彼氏と出会ったね。 じゃあ民宿のおっさん、そろそろ帰ります。
ありがとうございました。
いやいや、頑張れよ。俺の分も頼むな。
Oh.
なんだこれ。
Well, that was quick.
違う、俺じゃない。違うんだ。どうしてこうなるんだよ。やっぱりあんたもそうだったんだな。祈りに触んな。待ってくれ。違うんだ。
So you got the time taxi there, dude.
誰かと思えば平野じゃないか。
Where are we at? There we go.
誰かと思えば平野じゃないか。そうか、お前が犯人引き止めて説得してくれてたんだな。助かった、ありがとう。
違うんだよ、深山、待ってくれよ。おい、やめさせてくれよ。おい、
平野さん、ありがとうございます。
何言ってんだお前。
マルタイほど、マルタイほど、借りを読め。
Especially because she's 20, that means she's of age. She was 20, right? I forgot. Marumai. Okay, Marumai. Let's see if there's a kanji or they don't have Marumai. How is that named after then? Marumai.
いやー、まさかこんな形で再会するとは思わなかったよ。
なあ、俺たちがあそこにいることをどうやって。
まあ、下に乗り捨てられてた選挙カーを。
Ah.
うちの松原巡査が偶然発見したんだよ。
そうか。結局俺はまた余計なことを。
平野さんですか。
はい。
ああ、いやー、犯人の説得に当たってくれたそうで。ありがとうございます。
いえ、
娘に怪我もないようで本当に助かりました。とりあえず間に合いそうだね。いや、あなたのような住民がいればこの町は安心安泰です。そうだ、これ謝礼と言ってはなんですが、ほんの気持ちだけ。
いやいや、そういうつもりじゃなかったんだ。
いやいや、遠慮なくほんの気持ちです。
それでいいの？いろいろ大変なことあると思うけど。
I don't think he's taking it for himself.
何かあったらまあ私に連絡ください。平野さんは私の恩人ですから。
高橋さん、どうぞ。
じゃあ
So, yeah, I'll probably need to look up the because again, she looks familiar.
ありがとう。
いや、本当にごめん。
あ、二人は結構久しぶり？もしかして学生時代ぶり？ うしてんだよ、平野。平野。
You're gonna memorize something? Here we go.
お前、いいの？後悔するぞ。平野。平野。
Whoa! What you doing, dude?
おい、平野。お前何してんだよ。
平野さん。
うるせえよお前ら。肩が言うな。
Gotta get you now. I listen. I rattle chatter.
うるせえよお前ら。肩が言うな。
平野。お前正気か。
服部じゃねえぞ。服部じゃねえぞお前。
He's not really thinking this through. What? Not easy. Not that good. Okay.
服部じゃねえぞ。服部じゃねえぞお前。どういうことかね。うるせえ喋んな。うるせえことだぞ。
Sorry, I'm just like all sense of yeah. It's like okay, you don't point guns at people you don't want to shoot. Yeah, they would have. Okay.
運転手さん。
Where are we at? I don't know if that can work that way. Where are we at?
こいつらは誘拐作業。
Oh, there we are. I was completely like getting distracted by the
少し前に
events.
戻してってくれ。
All right. So.
運転手さん。こいつらは誘拐騒ぎを起こす前に戻してってくれ。お前何時頃か覚えてるか。
だいたい午後1時。
じゃあそこまで。
平野さんちょっと無茶しすぎですよ。
うるさいな。こいつらが向こうでちゃんとやり直したらそれで全部チャラだろな。
いや、ひぶちゃんはわかるんですけどね、昼1時までとなると、3時間くらい前だから、お代も1万や2万じゃ済まないですよ。
これだけあれば十分だろう。
まあ、これだけあれば、お釣りも来ますけどね。
すみません、これ一体何ですか。
それは後でこの人に聞け。
Well, shouldn't the money? I'm not sure. I think maybe the money disappears if you go back in time before you receive it, so it's somewhere else. Since sort of like how the stain disappears and the watch goes back in time.
説明してないんですか。
する暇なんかないよ。だか
Okay, he's all cool and all that.
説明してないんですか。
らする暇なんかない。それは後でこの人に聞け。
説明してないんですか。
する暇。
Where are we at then?
暇なんかないよ。だから頼むよ。ほら少しずつ近づいてきてるからもう。
わかりましたよ。
さあよく聞け。向こうに着いてタクシー降りたらすぐに2人でいのりちゃんのお父さんのところに行け。で
真正面から説得しろ。逃げんなよ、絶対逃げんな。いいの？はい。いのりちゃんも返事。はい。お前らなら駆け落ちなんかしなくたって絶対大丈夫だから。いのりちゃん、こいつなら絶対大丈夫だよ。信じてるよな。はい。多分俺も言えないと思うから今のうち言っとくけど、末永くお幸せに。末永くお幸せに。よし、じゃあ俺が降りたらすぐ車出せよ。
了解。
先生。あ、平野さん、なんだよ。
やっぱりあんた俺が思った通り。
早く行け。すいませんでした。頑張れよ。
平野、おめえ何やってんだよ、この野郎。
俺が頑張んなきゃこれから。
俺にも最後くらい決めさせてくれてもいいじゃんね。あそこは決めてもいいところじゃない？
大丈夫？
あ
Actually, let me see something real quick. Okay. Alpha.
大丈夫？
あ、お前の親父さんめちゃくちゃだな。
ごめん。
でも祈りがいてくれて助かったよ。
うるさいバカ者。
Whoa.
私絶対嫌だから。
父さんの言うことが聞けないのか。
Oh, okay. It's a backflash, so it's not, or flashback, so it's not going to show that.
父さんの言うことが聞けないのか。
私は明日のお見合いには行かないし、それでも無理やり結婚させようとするならこんな家出ていく。
祈り。
お父さん、僕はまだまだ未熟です。でもいつかお父さんに認めてもらえるような男になってみせます。だから僕たちにもう少しだけ猶予をください。お願いします。
私からもお願いします。
みのりのお母さんにも助けられたしな。
ね
Okay, they were kind of showing it here. This is
え、ハート祝い行かない？
今から？
うん。だって私たちなんだかんだでまだ行ってないじゃん。
そうだな。運転手さん、いろいろお世話になりました。
ありがとうございました。
どういたしまして。大丈夫だったみたいだね。
まあなんとか。
うん。どうすんのこれから？
これからハート祝いに行くんです。
え？ そうなの。乗っけてこうか。ちょうど俺も行きたかったんだけど場所が分からなくて困ってたの。もちろんお題はいらないからどう？
じゃあお願いします。
お願いします。
It's like something else is gonna be happening.
すいません、ちょっと止めてもらってもいいですか？
うん。どうしたの？
いや、あそこに
あ、
ちょっとお礼言ってきます。行こう、みのり。
He's not gonna remember anything.
いいけど意味ないと思うんだけどな。
おじさん、ありがとうございました。おじさんのおかげでとりあえずお見合いはしなくて済むことになりました。な、みのり。
ごめん、君たち誰だっけ？
あ、そっか。
あ、ここが初対面ってことか。
行こう。
Dive in.
おいで。おばあちゃん、この子紐ほどけちゃってますよ。
あらあら、ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
どっか行っちゃわなくてよかった。
登る、ダメでしょう。こら。
俺の気持ちがわかるか？わかる。何？俺は刑事でもあるが同時に犯人でもある。およこさん、
なんか事件起きないかな。
That was pretty.
まあ起きるわけねえか。
Okay.
これよかったら皆さんで。
ありがとうございます。え、何ですかこれ？
ハートまんじゅう。
ハートマン。え？
Yeah, manju in shape of hearts, I assume.
この間の場所行ったんですか？
あの辺でちょっと用があってたまたまね。
お、
ハート岩です。
お、何？どこのお土産？
ハート岩です。
ハート岩。
ええ、たまたまちょっと近く通ったんで。
あ、
Accidentally, right?
ハート岩って歯に後に岩って書くんですね。
歯に後。歯に後。ハート。歯に後に。
私てっきりカタカナでハートだと思う。
ハート。カタカナ。うん。
私てっきりカタカナでハートだと思ってた。なんで
ハート。
こんな字なんだろう。
あ、なんかね、その昔交際相手の女性と別れることを言い
その昔。
を岩にかじその昔交際相手の女性と別れることを岩にかじりついてまで拒み続けた男の執念がその岩。 その岩に宿ったことが由来だってまで拒み続けた男の執念がその岩に宿ったってまで拒みその昔交際相手の女性と別れることを岩にかじりついてまで拒み続けた男の執念がその岩に宿ったことが由来だって。
執念なんかあれですね。
あれとは
見てこれ。なんか食べかけみたいだね。
若さんこういうの好きなんですか？
I don't know about that.
若さんこういうの好きなんですか？
こういうのって？
こういうオカルト的なやつ。妊娠したの。
Okay.
本当に？
どうしましょう。
戻れるホテルに戻ってみます？
この子と不倫されてますよね。別れてもらえませんか？
Oh. Somebody fell.
早く戻って早く。
戻るってどこまで？
あいつが欲しかったのは地位とか金だったんだよ。
さっき見ちゃったの。奥様も不倫してるかも。
じゃあ私お先に。
でどうするんですか？
私と結婚して。
真後ろだから俺なんか気まずいじゃん。真後ろだから。
真後ろ
真後ろだから俺なんか気まずいじゃん。映っちゃってたしさ。海でも行きましょうか。
あ、大丈夫ですよ。
Okay. There we go. Oh wow, that's only showing us 33 minutes. Is that right? Wow, that was pretty short. I just kind of sped through that. Really, there wasn't even much to talk about. It was just that's the story. That was like very quick. Yeah, there's really not too much to talk about it. And plus, I decided to like make sure about skipping over the pauses because that just makes sense there. Probably for you, if you do a let's read like this, you just let it go. You know, maybe when there's no talking, you can just watch the video. But you know, the concert. But I do recommend if you ever do something like this with a TV show, and I do recommend it. After you're done with a single episode, rewatch the episode like it's meant to be watched, and you're gonna find, you know, the comprehension is much higher. Your comprehension is going to be much higher, and that's so the time invest would be like this. Just imagine that. Let's say this is the first time you try it. So let's say you just finished around the Genki 2 something. You want to really to put your Japanese knowledge to the test. All right, so you start doing something like this with a TV show, and then let's say it's a 40-minute TV show like this is on Netflix. All right, 40 minutes is probably, believe it or not, your first time trying this right out of Genki 2. This could take you 5 to 10 times as much. So imagine, in fact, we'll say it 5 times. So that means instead of it being 40, it will take you 5 times that. So that's 200 minutes. So roughly a little over 3 to 4 hours. So let's just say 4 hours. So it takes you 4 hours to get through this because, you know, you're pausing and have to look up almost every sentence. You have to look up something. Cool. Try to understand, and sometimes multiple things, just to try to understand the sentence. But then you go back and watch it, and for something that long, I would even recommend don't even wait till you finish the show. Like rewatch every hour of studying that you do or reading like this that you're doing. Rewatch that segment, and so by the time you get through to the end, you probably rewatched it up to those segments that you've done the let's reads on. You know, maybe 5, 6 times. But now every time you watch that one episode, it's nearly 100% comprehensible. All right. Yeah, you don't know all the words, but you know what's happening. You know what the words mean, even if you probably, if push came to shove, like ask about that single word because you understand everything in context. Next episode you do like that, it gets easier. The next one, each episode you do beyond that starts getting easier. Then soon it starts getting every series you do after that starts getting easier. Like soon it's going to be the amount of time you put trying to do a let's read of a series was the amount of time it took you to just do one episode when you first started off. And that's a really good point to be. That's kind of like the point I'm at now. And it's a really good point to be where, especially, this technically counts as slice of life-ish. There's nothing too fantastical being introduced. Ish. But yeah, most of the stuff is kind of reality-based, except for the slight time slip. But that just means, hey, we're repeating a same scene again. Not a big deal. So it's a lot easier to comprehend and understand. Yeah. It's hard to say. I mean, this is just, even if, when I first started doing this, it was to put stuff into Anki, but it just turned out that it just helped my listening. When I did these sentence by sentence, trying to figure out what every sentence meant, what every word in the sentence meant, that was the bad part. That's why I don't recommend doing that part with Anki. But by trying to figure out sentence by sentence, word by word, what the whole thing means, when it goes back together, it just, the comprehension is at a much higher level. So when I was re-listening to the audio of those shows I was doing the equivalent of Let's Reads on way back when, my listening comprehension was noticeably shooting through the roof. I mean, it just got better faster. If I continued on to that level, to that amount, or I was doing like I was doing now, my listening would have been much, 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 much better. Just through this type of repetitive immersion. And now I've got so much stuff to listen. Like now it's getting to a point where before I was doing repetitive immersion on stuff I was studying. Now I'm starting to do it with just the shows that I've done these Let's Reads on. And that's working out quite well because I know like, hey, I'm going to be moving on to another episode or two, so I'll be listening to new stuff. And it was working out quite well. I don't have to depend only on the stuff I've studied. When I wasn't doing the Let's Read, it was helpful to then listen to stuff I studied because that was the stuff that was comprehensible. I don't think it's too difficult to explain. Just that usual complaints I hear is like somebody they're worried ahead, like they're thinking of a problem ahead of time, like oh they're going to get bored with it. Well then, okay, watch something new. Fine. I mean, you can't solve that part. It's just hey, here's an option. I do recommend it. It's actually effective. I think it's effective. I've heard of some people who have done the similar thing, and again, it's effective for them. But you have to be willing to do it. And if it doesn't work for you, then don't do it. That's all. I mean, some people probably just can sit in front of a TV and just watch TV, don't even pause to look up stuff they don't know. I don't know if Matt did that or not. I think Katsumoto did that way back when, and he kind of glossed over it, but if you looked on some of his older posts, you saw, especially about Star Trek Voyager. He watched Star Trek Voyager entirely in Japanese, and he was looking up words he didn't know. So that probably had a lot of things that helped with his Japanese ability by looking up stuff he didn't know. So when he rewatched these episodes, the comprehension was higher. Yeah, sure, a lot of those words because it's Star Trek, so a lot of the words he learned were useless, outside of Star Trek. Photon torpedo, teleportation, the away team, whatever. The names of the characters. Star Trek, the Federation. I mean, again, these are things that aren't that useful to know, but some other things are. Ordering drinks, getting a drink at the bar, getting food, talking to people, asking about a sickness or an illness, someone having difficulty at work. That stuff pops up in Voyager, I'm sure. Family problems because they had family on there. And that was just regular conversation. So it helped him. I don't recommend it, but yeah, if that's the thing you're going to find fascinating, go for it. Why not? Who cares? You don't let other people dictate what you got to watch and enjoy in the language of Japanese. Yeah, if you say, hey, I want to learn Japanese, but I want to learn it using foreign TV shows, fucking go for it. I don't recommend it, but you can do it. And if you want to do, it's the thing because hey, you're really excited, you want to see this show, but you want to, because it's available in Japanese, you haven't seen it yet. Hey, sure, go for it. I think that'll work. All right, I'm going to end that there. We're at 40 minutes, so I added an additional 70 seconds. This went by really fast. That was good. Let me go and change the picture here. Yeah, so for the one viewer, hey, hopefully this has been enjoyable. And yeah, have fun. That's all I can say, man. Have fun. Anyway, this went by real fast, but it was fun, enjoyable. Okay, with that said, thank you all very much. This has been Let's Read Japanese, Time Taxi, or Taking a Sen Taxi, Episode 2, Part 2. If you enjoyed the video, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you like the series, subscribe to see more. If you enjoyed the Let's Learn Japanese project, or what I'm doing to help the Japanese learning community, you can become a patron of the Patreon. Links in the description, as well as links to the website and the community Discord. Finally, if you'd like to hire me on commission, technical assistance, advice, or really just getting started learning Japanese, the hourly rates and the payments can be done via the Patreon. The direct link for that is below in the description as well. Again, this has been live streamed on Twitch. This will be uploaded to YouTube, hopefully, I think, on the August 28th. So that'll be sometime next week. And yeah, we'll just keep going on, keep doing it in this pattern. And yeah, it's a very simple drama. I think it's a very good drama to maybe start off in studying, because it's episodic in nature, and a lot of stuff gets repeated. You get the same scene 1 or 2 times. It's quite good, I think. And also, if you're male, the lead actor, I think his voice, I don't know if his voice is good or bad. I need to maybe ask, like, hey, is this a person, if I'm an older male, so is he a good person to emulate the way he is talking? Although he is talking kind of slow. そうなんですけど、決まりませんだね。ちょっと待って、おすすめは? He's sort of has a very low, soothing voice. 飴舐めますか? ちょっと同じ。別の飴です。別の飴です。Something like that. It's just kind of cute. So yeah, if you get, again, it just depends on whether or not you're a male learning Japanese or female, what type of voice or personality you'd like to emulate. You can do something like that as well. That's just called adopting a parent. Okay, with that said, thank you all very much. This is Nuke Marine. I'll see you with the next video. So it should be episode 3. All right, later, guys. Thank you.